Hello, hello, people.
Hello, hello. We're back here for part 2 of this Lego movie,
Benny's
Benny's
spaceship.
Spaceship.
Yeah. So last week, if you guys tuned in, we built the first half and the side vehicles to this amazing build, Benny's spaceship, 70816. So we finished manual 1, and this week we're going to do manual 2. So we've made some good progress already. Like I said, we've got the side builds, the evil Octane villain spaceship, and then the sort of the main body to the big build here. So now that we've got a lot of that Technic stuff out of the way, we get to actually build the exterior of it.
Alright, let's see. We got some people here already. Grumpy J. Wonder who this is from.
So yeah, to address the elephant in the room, we've got Grumpy J's infamous #blame Joey sign. Insert Grumpy J's evil laugh. So he generously dropped that off for us today when he saw us. It's always a treat.
Geology Joe, Morgan, Nexus to Zach, who's won the last 2 weeks of trivia. Will he win this week? Oh, this week's prize is one of those little chimpanzees, like from the that Jane Goodall gift with purchase. Rob Claxton, Lemur Bricks. Let's see here, Big Lad. Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming in. Oh, Geology Joe, this is first OBC live stream. Welcome.
Welcome in.
I'm Flounder, and then we got Joey. What's Joey done this time? There's always something to blame Joey for.
I'm sure most of you guys in the chat know the joke here, but for those of you who don't and are maybe new to the joke or new to Orlando Brick Co., we are hoping to open beginning of January, sometime in the next few months. We are very close, and we are very excited to open. But we've been delayed by some city permitting and some construction stuff, and so Grumpy J and a couple others. Yeah,
another snag today.
Another snag in construction. But Grumpy J and a few other great members of the community have decided that it's funny to say I'm the reason for the delays of the store.
Well,
so.
Rob Claxton actually says #blame Daniel.
Blame Daniel. That's what I've been trying to push. That's been my counter initiative online.
Big Lad asked what happened today. Something with the drain.
Yeah, there's some plumbing issue.
So I think it doesn't delay it too long, but it put maybe another week on it or so.
Yeah, it being a holiday week, and when people can't do things they're supposed to at the beginning of the week because of some snags, it pushes it back to next week. So we're working hard to get stuff done. We're very reliant on some contractors and some permitting stuff right now.
Geology Joe says, I love that background of little drawers. It's what my entire house would look like if I wasn't married. Yes. Yeah. I agree.
That's what this entire room looks like. This is 4 huge walls of drawers like this.
You can check it out after our stream. Tour part 2. And we'll definitely try and get you an update of the storefront. Maybe after Thanksgiving we'll film an update.
Yeah, hopefully soon. There should also be a little sneak peek of some of the construction going on in one of Ryan's next videos, because he stopped by and recorded some of the storefront construction. So if you tune into some of his videos, you might get a little extra information from there.
Yeah, it looks a little different, so we definitely need to show an update. Alright, let's start off with the trivia question. What was the date the Lego Group was founded? Morgan probably already knows it.
It's crazy that Morgan knows everything, and Morgan hasn't won a giveaway yet.
That's true. Maybe he's probably letting other people win.
Yeah.
Lemur Brick says January, blame Flounder, Joey, Daniel, other Daniel, and other I had nothing to do with this. Big Lad, who's Ryan? M&R Productions. Nexus says, Flounder and Joey, what are your plans for Thanksgiving? I have my wife's side coming over. What about you?
I'll be with my parents, and my girlfriend's actually going to spend the Thanksgiving with us because her dad is out of town, so they'll be doing a later one.
Manatee Bricks, hello. You guys are giving years, but what's the date? The year, alright, there has been correct answers for the year, but what's the date? No, Big Lad's never heard of this M&R Productions.
Never heard of M&R, yeah. He's a very small, up-and-coming YouTuber.
Manatee Bricks likes the set. It's a good one. I still need to watch the movie, though.
Yeah, I can't believe you haven't seen the first one.
It's sad. Well, no one's guessing the date. So the correct... Geology Joe got it. August 10th, 1932. That's correct.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's just the warm-up.
I had no idea they were that old as a company. I mean, they're coming up on 100 years now.
Yeah. Grumpy was close with the 12. Let's see. Limerick says, trust me, other Daniel might not even know what ABC or OBC is, but he needs to be blamed. Oh, wow.
Daniel knows. Daniel knows, and it is his fault.
Nexus says that you're being modest. M&R is one of the most well-known LEGO YouTubers.
No, he's definitely not.
Maybe one day we can have him do this.
Yeah. Maybe we could, as a channel, boost his reputation and his following, introduce him to some new people.
People of class and taste.
Yeah.
So what happened in your LEGO week?
Ooh.
I know one thing you did yesterday.
So, the Republic Fighter Tank, the Mace Windu version, the $40 one that is a Target exclusive, I believe that set's retiring this year or next year, sometime soon-ish. I've got one or two in my personal collection. I think it's a fun build. It's got those really cool purple clone troopers. I think they're good sets, and I think other people think they're good sets. So they went on sale a couple weeks ago for $32, nice little $8 off at Target. So I bought 6 of them, and then this week for Black Friday, Target posted their sales and they're $25. So I went back and I returned all mine and rebought them at the new price.
Wow. I didn't know you returned some.
Yeah, I returned and rebought, so I got I think like $40 back on it, which was nice.
Jeez.
But then all the Target apps said that they were sold out and that there weren't any. I couldn't find any in Florida. I found one in Merritt Island, but it wasn't. I don't know if you're not from Florida, it's not really close to here, so I wasn't gonna drive on my way for that. But my Target, I walked to the back and they had 10 of them, so I may have bought all 10, and I may have ordered 3 online the day before. So in the last couple days, I've bought 13 extra Republic Fighter tanks.
Jeez.
But they were, same thing I tell my girlfriend and my family, they're a good deal. So
I think the clone
Can't hate
troopers
on
in that will eventually really help
the clone troopers are really good.
I do like those clones before they had the holes. I'm
They're-
not a fan of the holes.
No helmet holes, and they're purple. Like, how can you go wrong with purple clone troopers?
Yeah, it's a good one. Well, I got my last childhood box of my Lego collection, which was like the largest Home Depot sized box of just pure Bionicle, basically,
Yeah.
and some parts for the Armada flagship, which I have to finish parting together. But Big Lad's been saving that box for me for a few months and finally brought it down. So I've been able to keep that from my wife. I don't think she's seen how many Bionicles I truly have, but
Hey, but you didn't buy them now. They just came.
they did. I didn't spend any money on it.
That's really awesome.
But Bionicle is a super nostalgic theme for me as a kid. So like the OG Bionicle. So it's been nice to have those.
That's really awesome.
Let's see. Big Lad says he prefers Flounder collects content. That's about 0. Geology Joe's been sorting. I guess Ryan has about 500,000 subs, Nexus says. I thought he had more than that. Let's see. Lima Brick says he just saw on the news mall that he was at on Sunday, and today it was robbed yesterday. Talks about
wow.
luck.
That's scary.
Let's see. Grumpy J. Notice no ABC employees here. Tisk tisk, they can't even show support.
Honestly. Maybe
Yeah.
if they came down and helped out, we'd open up.
That's the blame Daniel mentality.
Yeah.
I don't even... Is Brickmon VA here? No, they must be doing something.
Alright, I do have a question for you guys here, and this is not like a trivia question because I actually want to know the answer. So there's this printed tile in the middle of this set here. It goes right in the middle in the heart of the set. And it's on page 15 of the second booklet for the instructions. It starts out with MA dash, and then there's a combination of numbers and letters like a serial number. And the instruction booklet has just XXX for all of them, so it appears as though they're different every set. I don't know why this is here, and I don't know if anybody in the chat can help me out with, does each one of these have its own serial number? Was that exclusive to this set? Maybe this movie?
Huh.
If anyone knows, I would like to know more about it.
That's a sticker? It's not
No,
like
it's
etched?
it's etched in,
Interesting.
so it's not even printed on there. It's like carved into the brick.
That
It's
is
right on this
interesting.
tile. So if anyone knows anything about that, I would love to hear about it.
Nexus says Mark didn't even do a store haul. He's been sick, the poor guy. Too much McDonald's, not enough vitamin C. I wish I could eat all that McDonald's. What do you order for McDonald's again?
I don't eat McDonald's.
That's so sad.
If
How
I,
did you get the McTorns when you were a little kid?
I would steal the little toys. I don't know. My sister really likes the McDonald's, so I would always have her toys. But also, I do eat at McDonald's. I'll eat their fries and their chocolate milkshakes and their Shamrock shakes.
Oh, their Shamrock shakes are good.
But that's the extent of it. Their actual food is not Not my jam.
I enjoy it on a cheat day. Let's see. What time we got? Let's ask another question while we wait for more people to come in. What year was the 60th anniversary of the brick? Have you been watching Lego Masters at all? No. I think I'm behind by like 3 episodes.
I feel like a bad Lego fan and a bad employee since I don't watch it.
Well, that would go with Blame Joey.
Yeah, I've only ever seen 1 episode, and it was at the watch along we did. The nice party we had.
Yeah. Geology Joe got this right again, 2018.
2018.
Yep.
I still think it's crazy how long Lego as a company's been around. Like
Yeah,
the
it's
fact that they're
crazy.
coming up on 100 years is really impressive.
See, Rob says someone should do a Blame Daniel sign for the ATL.
I agree.
For Orlando not opening on time.
I agree.
Well, Lima Bricks had McDonald's today.
What did Lima Bricks get? What'd you get at McDonald's?
I like the double quarter pounder.
I feel like that's a solid one.
It's real good.
We're actually trying to get Daniel to come down and help us work on our city in December sometime. So if you guys are in any of that live stream content for Atlanta and Daniel's in there, tell him he's got to make his way down. Tell him we need his help down here.
We need Garrett's help with all the bionicle pieces we have laying around too.
I put in a transfer request for Daniel and Garrett to be down here full time, but they seem to have denied it.
Dust Off the Bricks is here. Hello, Dust Off the Bricks.
Welcome in. Did anybody ever comment an answer to my serial number?
Nobody has any clue.
Nobody has any clue.
Yeah, that's an interesting question.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
we have a guest.
You walking into the camp. Keep going. Keep going.
No.
There's a mysterious voice that's entered the room.
I'll come in.
I don't know if they can actually see you there.
No, you gotta move over like... Okay.
No, wait.
Yeah, well, it's delayed.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'll just do this.
Hello, everyone. In case you don't know who this is Brett. You want to introduce yourself?
You can do it. You're doing pretty good.
All right. He's one of the store owners. Equate him to like Ed.
Yeah, that's a good. That's a good announcement. Yeah.
He is our Ed, but not in the medical field, and he won't make you pay for gas.
That's true. He will bring his wallet.
Who said that?
It's an inside joke. Oh, Geology Joe loves McDonald's. He says quarter pounder with bacon.
So do you have any fun news about the store to share with us, Brett?
I mean, everything that I have to say about it is Joey's fault. So.
See, we're trying to say it's Daniel's fault.
Oh, yeah. Daniel and Joey's fault.
Nexus says, so this is OBC's Ed. Chris, you got some strange partners. But ABC does not have a Joey.
I mean, they have a Joe, but he's no Joe.
Yeah, there's extra letters.
That's true.
Exactly. I think we have the same legal name, so in theory, the same.
He's cheating then.
Yeah.
How do you like this build?
The build is interesting. It's not my favorite build overall. I think it looks amazing, and I'm really excited by the way it's turning out. But as far as building it wise, it's having to build small panels and sections and then build the exact same one mirrored for the other side. So it just feels like a lot of little small sections that go together, and I'm building it all twice. So it's not the most engaging.
What does that have? Stud shooters?
Yeah, so I think we're building. It appears as though there's some hinges on it, so I believe this is like a flap up part right here, and I think there's stud shooters out from the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about stud shooters like me. Like you just
That's
shoot
an Ed
studs,
type of
like,
joke.
Yeah.
Rick says new employee who dis. This is not employee, this is owner. He pays for all my store credit.
Wait a minute, what?
You have any fun facts to share with us?
Jelly just says he looked up your question but couldn't find anything.
You got any fun facts about you, Brett?
Fun facts about me?
Yeah.
Oof. I mean, I own Hourglass next door.
That's a brewery,
Yeah.
for any of you people who don't know.
I used to be a pretty good lacrosse player, went state. Started fighting after that. Started laying floor. It's a pretty decent surfer. I'm in a punk rock band.
And now you own part of a Lego store.
Yeah.
Whenever people ask me about Brett, I just tell them he's done everything.
I mean, if I died today, I'd be pretty okay with my life.
That's where we all want to get to.
Jolly Joe says, from what he can tell, each number on that printed tile is unique.
Okay.
So that's very interesting. I wonder how that affects like the value of this. Like if anyone wants like a certain.
Yeah. I also want to know why they did that.
Yeah, that is interesting. Jolly Joe says, do you like this or the re-release of the Galaxy Explorer better?
I haven't built the re-release yet. I have it, but I haven't built it. But just from looks, this one's more fun, but that one was just so iconic.
Yeah, I'd go with
I
Galaxy
still
Explorer.
prefer it. Yeah.
There's a lot with that too.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of fun little all those spaceships that come off of it.
Nexus says OBC will one day have great parties. Yes.
Yes.
I think we will. We had one. We had a
What kind
watch
of
party
parties?
for the first. We had a watch party for the first episode of Lego Masters, which was pretty fun.
Yeah, we hope to have lots more events with the community. We want to make our store a fun place to hang out and visit. So Brett was saying he owns the brewery next door too. So Hourglass Brewery is a great place, and we want to have events and stuff with them as well.
And we want to have parties with ABC as well.
Yeah. Just to show them how much better we are.
Yes. Manatee says, what is your favorite Lego set?
I think that's a question for Brett.
What's my favorite Lego set?
Yeah.
I'm going Old School Knights, like the main castle. Like that's one of my favorite ones.
The
with
yellow one?
No, the gray.
One of the gray
Yeah.
ones? Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Like I mean, I used to rebuild that set in so many different ways because you can just have those big pieces and
Yeah.
get through a night with my uncle. You know, because he would come and help me build stuff, and we'd sit probably for like 3 hours and build something cool, and then he would leave for the week, and I'd see him next week and tear it down and rebuild something.
That's one of the cool things about Lego.
That's awesome.
Like mine's the Unexpected Gathering, the Bilbo's house.
That's a good one, yeah.
Yeah,
Mine's probably the Loop roller coaster.
that's a cool one.
Yeah. I just love the interactive sets.
Yeah. Let's see.
That's a fun one people can still get to. Not retired, unlike your guys' answers.
Grumpy J says he plans on having his birthday party at OBC.
That'd be
Oh my
fun.
god, can we do like Kool-Aid and like
Order pizza.
Look at the little pointy hats
Yeah.
with the string around your neck.
Jelly Joe says, fun fact about me, I published a textbook about ancient life. Oh, I want to read that. Unless it's like a real thick one. I would never be able to get
You
through
don't
it.
have the patience for it.
No. I've been reading The Fellowship of the Ring for about 3 years now. And they are still not in Rivendell. So, not a fast reader. I did finish the Hobbit book though, but that wasn't too long.
I did The Hobbit, I think, in middle school.
Jeez.
Middle school time was Hunger Games time for
Oh my
the
god,
world.
that's crazy.
So we all read the Hunger Games. I mean, a few other ones, obviously,
But
but
that new movie just came out.
yeah, I'll watch it eventually. But I'm not overly excited with all the casting. So
That's how bad it is. I thought it was done. I thought it was done. Like
I think it's a.
It is.
I don't know if it's before or after.
it's a prequel,
Okay.
so it's about the original Hunger Games, I think.
Nexus to Zach says Brett owns a brewery and now part of a Lego store. What a jack of all trades.
Thank you.
Lemur Bricks, fun fact about me, I was in an M&R Vlogs video back in 2019.
Wow, that's a long time ago.
Yeah. I think we were in the same one together.
Yeah.
With the Venator.
I think I've been in 2 or 3 now, just as a background character.
Not a full character yet.
Not yet.
Not no Jared.
So,
Although he does have my phone number and he does call me,
Oh.
so
so I'm the background character in the Blame Joey series.
Yeah.
You're a background character right now.
maybe
Literally
one
in
day
the
you'll get to
background.
be a main character.
I don't know if I want to.
So guys, I built these little, again, this is a bunch of sticker sections, so I'm just sort of fleshing out the sides with some nice windows and such, and I also attached this top panel, and we were right, it is some sort of hinge, so we used some long Technic rods to go through, and it's hinges right up, so it's kind of cool. They used like a droid body, almost as like a ladder or like an artillery mount, like a handle, and then we had some printed pieces, and obviously they're not stud shooters, what are
I can't think of what it is.
yeah, the ones were the long lasers. These long lasers that slide in, you just tap them.
I like the use of the like windows.
Yeah,
That's unique.
they're really cool, and they covered them up with the little one
No,
by
like
one.
those windows.
Oh yeah. So they had two of these panels, and they only put the window in one, and it's in the middle, so it appears as like an air vent grate, I believe. So those are really cool. But I do like these translucent panels as well. They use the one by one cheese slopes to give the appearance that it's a bunch of small section windows, and so I think that's kind of cool.
Cheese on Top says he saw the movie after reading the book. It was actually good. So I think he needs the new one.
Yeah, I was listening to the book as an audiobook, and so I got to finish it.
And then Geology Joe asked if there's any trans yellow bricks. So we got pieces, but I don't think there's any bricks. There's plate.
Yeah, it's a
No
plate.
brick.
A plate and some cones. And a cheese slope.
It's a cone.
But I don't think, no plates. I mean, no bricks.
All right, let's see. Let's do another question. See if Brett knows the answer to it.
Uh-oh.
What year was the Pirates theme introduced? Everyone's going to judge you based off your answer.
If it makes you feel any better, he asked me before and I was off by about 15 years.
93?
Geology Joe got it
93?
again. No, but you're close.
What was it?
1989. So Geology Joe's gotten all 3 questions so far.
He's warmed up for trivia.
Oh man, that does make sense because I was 9 at that time. I should have known that.
Alright, now we've got our huge windscreen piece on here, and it's actually in really good condition, which is nice. And I also installed these tubes that go down the side, and they kind of overlap on both sides, which is really nice. It adds a lot of texture to the build.
It's like a fighter jet.
Yeah, it's really cool. This set is, we've said it a few times, but it's just so fun. Like, it's different enough from the classic space ones and the remake of the Galaxy Explorer that, like, it stands apart, and you could definitely tell that it is from a movie or some other project.
Yeah. See, Nexus says he's read all the Hunger Games, Harry Potter, Percy Jackson, Lord of the Rings, Narnia, Aragon, Ender's Game, and Fable Haven. Jeez.
Wow, that's a lot. I used to be, I don't know if all of you guys know about this. I don't know if this is a Florida thing or maybe just a time period thing, but the AR points in elementary and middle school from reading books. So you would read books and then you would take like little quizzes on them online to like prove that you had read the book, and you would earn AR points depending on the level of book you read. So if you read some like small couple chapter little flip book, you would get a couple points. But if you read something like Aragon or
Did you
Lord of
redeem
the
them
Rings,
for Lego?
no, you would. Basically, there was no incentive, if I remember correctly.
And why?
It was just it was like to prove yourself as a student, and it was fun. So at the end of the year, you would get like little medals. Like they were like dog tags that were engraved, and depending on how many you had, you would get more medals.
You get like a special pizza party too sometimes.
Yeah, you would get a pizza party. Maybe there was maybe you'd get a free book or something too.
Well, you probably hated pizza parties.
Yeah, I didn't get anything out of that. But
Do you know what his diet?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I think Ryan's is worse than his. Like,
I don't
it's
know. I
possible.
mean, at least Ryan will eat just like pizza and.
Ryan will eat more normal things than I will, but he eats less.
he eats
things
like
in general
macaroni
than I do.
cheese,
Yeah.
like grilled cheese sandwiches and pizza. That's about it. Like,
Now he eats bagels.
He eats
oh,
less
it's
than
moving
I
up.
do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it bagel bites like the pizza ones?
No, I got him Brooklyn one day and he loved it. So then he called me the other day. He's like, "What's that bagel place?" I'm like, "Brooklyn. Don't ever go to Bagel King."
This man is the #1 Bagel King hater.
Yeah?
He refuses to
Okay.
ever eat Bagel King. But these AR points, man, I was like the nerd. I was the little loser in the back of the class that was just taking quizzes all day long, reading books. So I read lots and lots of books, but maybe I burned myself out. Maybe I'm just lazy, but I haven't read a book in like 4 years. Besides
my kids are the
college.
same way. My
So
kids
count
got
those
all
as
those
books?
AR points and all that. Like when it was my age, like
Yeah.
it was Book It.
Okay.
So you actually got the free, small personal pan pizza from Pizza
Yeah,
Hut.
I got that as well. That was me. Yeah.
So yeah, same thing.
Rob Coxon says he had those in Georgia.
Yeah. So I mean, they were really fun, and they were a great incentive to get kids to read. Because I mean, if you offer a kid anything like for academic wise, they'll do it. Just some sort of incentive is fun. But I maybe I burned myself out. I haven't, other than college textbooks, which is a lot. I haven't read a book in 4 years.
Manatee Brick asked, "What is your first Lego set?"
Oh.
Yeah. I gotta
Okay.
think about that for a second.
So as a kid, I loved all the Power Miners and Star Wars sets. Like that was like Clone Wars era stuff.
What was your first one you can remember?
I think I want to say them because that was like the ones I had a lot of. But I don't know the year on it, so I'd have to check. I think it's actually a Space Police set. I think it's the one with the gray molded head with the two eyes on the red eyes on the side, and he's in just like a small little car. He just like robbed a bank or something, and so he has his like $100 bill. I think that's the first one. I need to double check the year on that because I could be wrong. It could just be some Star Wars set.
The first one I could remember was like a Coast Guard, like little buggy. It came in like one of those really tiny boxes, and it had like a little flag on it.
Yeah.
It was just like a guy in a life jacket. I think, I don't know. It was probably one of those like $5 boxes back then.
I think the Space Police one is like that same exact size box, the one I'm talking about. Just some small little set to see if our parents actually thought we'd use it.
Yeah. Well, I had an older brother who had like Explorians or Divers or something. So like we used to get a lot of those like the tiny like Ninja and Castle boxes until probably like Harry Potter came out and Star Wars and Bionicle. And then that's what we really got.
How about you, Brett? Do you remember what your first set was?
I was trying to think about now. I think it was the original space stuff. Small box probably. You know, the yellow visor. Like,
Yeah.
other than that, it's probably the Knights.
Grumpy J says you guys were lucky. Our teachers were like evil nuns. Our PE teacher was kicked out of amateur boxing league for his anger.
Oh my gosh. We had this one PE teacher in elementary school, and he was like, I don't know, 50-something-year-old bald man. And everyone thought he was like so mean because he was always yelling at us to do all this crazy PE stuff, but he was like the nicest guy. And so, like, my mom was ended up being a teacher at the school later, and so I would like see him like after hours of school, and he was just like actually like one of the nicest people I've ever met. But when you walked up to him, he just terrified you, and all the kids were like, "Oh no!"
Nexus asked how old you are again, if you want to tell him.
I'm 22.
Lima Brick says back in 2019, my favorite Lego YouTubers were Just Too Good and M&R Productions. Then during 20 to 21, my favorite was M&R. 2022, my favorite was Ashton Flash. Now 2023, Just Too Good. I watched all those.
I'm
YouTubers.
sorry, I didn't hear Atlanta Brick Co. or Orlando Brick Co. in that list.
That is true. Let's see. Grumpy J, where's the candy he got you?
Oh yeah, so I have been snacking on that all day. But I do have a couple crackles left, and a couple of these dark chocolates and Hershey ones. So Grumpy J stopped by earlier. He gave us this fantastic sign, and he gave me some candy. So thank you, Grumpy J. I do very much so appreciate it.
Lima Brick's first Lego set, he believes, was the seaplane.
Ooh, that's cool.
Let's see, Geology, my PE teacher came to class drunk one day, then
Oh,
got in
no.
his car and did donuts in the parking lot.
Oh no!
That's a memory.
Where
That's
did
a
you
core
grow up?
memory.
Yeah, whereabouts in the country is that happening?
That is very
Daytona.
interesting.
Daytona. I can believe it. I went to Daytona one time. I was like,
That's where the Buc-ee's is now.
yeah, okay. Actually, I've been to that Buc-ee's a lot of times, but other than, like, actually going to
Wait, you
Daytona.
can't eat What do you eat at Buc-ee's then?
I don't actually eat anything from Buc-ee's, but I just love
Then why do you
Buc-ee's.
go?
I just love
What do you do?
People watch.
I buy a lot of their merchandise because they've suckered me into it. But I went to Daytona on a soccer like tournament trip. So like my club, we all went down there, and all the parents were like staying with us because we're all like 13, young little kids, and I was just terrified with the people I saw. It was like Bike Week or something when I was there, and the people we saw and the things we saw scarred us. It's a scary place.
Geology never really wants to go to a Buc-ee's. He grew up 10 miles south of San Francisco.
That makes sense.
Yep. Grumpy J, Buc-ee's pulled pork sandwiches. They're pretty good.
They're legit, yeah.
I think that's what Chris likes there too.
I think overall the place is overrated in my
No,
opinion.
Chris likes anything gas station. You pick any gas station
he
on
loves
demand,
Wawa. Yeah.
and he knows the sandwich you have to get there.
Yeah.
A Cheese on Top's calculus teacher was fired for smoking pot every morning in the teacher parking lot.
I almost got into a fight with a teacher one time. We like as juniors and seniors we had to buy our parking spots, and like we as seniors you can paint on them, which is cool. But I had my parking spot, and I was showing up to school, and I tried to park in my spot, and there was a car parked in it. And obviously, I need my spot so I can go to class because you can't park in somebody else's spot because then they'll have the same problem. And so I went into the office, and I was like, "Hey, somebody's in my spot. Can you help me out?" And it was a teacher, and the teacher for some crazy reason, he was some like young, weird teacher. They parked in my spot for like a week and a half, and I asked them a couple times, "Hey, can I please have my spot back?" And every time they screamed and yelled at me and like threatened me, and I was like. And so one day, I got there first because I showed up like a half an hour early just to get my spot. And I parked in the spot, and the teacher like got out of the car and started screaming at me and threatened me. And I was like, okay, this is insane. And so I was genuinely a little bit afraid that the teacher was going to fight me. Luckily, I think they ended up getting fired, and they were gone.
Did you take all your clothes off and start running and beating your chest, or?
I elected not to do that.
Let's go for another question. See if you know this answer. So this was asked last week, so we'll see how good this goes. What is the figure SW0003?
I have no clue. Yeah, no clue. I know Star Wars, but
I knew this one.
what is
You
it?
actually got
They
this
asked
right.
me like as a trivia question, like, "Oh, does he really know his stuff?" I want to see if anybody in the chat can get it. But
SW0003.
so in theory, the third Star Wars figure. So 1 is the battle droid. 2 is Boba Fett.
All right, hold on.
The order
I'm
makes
gonna
no
R2 then.
sense. It's not R2.
He's got to be down there though.
It's not Battle Droid. It's not Luke. Not Obi-Wan. Not Qui-Gon. Next it says O to be a Floridian.
Yeah, Florida man. Has nobody got me yet?
No,
After
but
we had the discussion last week.
everyone except Luke is in the movie. Jar Jar is not correct, but he's also in that movie.
All right, I'm gonna just say it because they're slacking. It's Darth Maul, right?
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
Darth
it's
Maul.
Darth Maul. So they tried to catch me last week. They tried
Really?
To, yeah. The order does not make sense, and it's not the order they were released either. Like the Battle Droid was not the first figure ever released, and Boba Fett was not the second. So it was sort of an arbitrary number system they assigned.
Yeah, that would throw me off big time. Obviously, it did.
Yeah. I'm good with some of the lower numbers, maybe just the 3, but after that, I got no idea.
Oh wait, we could figure out Brett's birthday figure.
Yeah,
Hold on.
It's
All right.
December 5th.
December 5th.
Okay.
All right, well, he's working on that. There's a kind of a cool play feature here. So this is like the central back engine, and if you push it in, it moves the wings out, and you pull it out and move
Oh
it
dang,
in.
that's cool.
So you can sort of like go into like, oh, I'm flying away. So it's a cool feature. It's really easy to use as well.
I did not know it did that. Your birthday Star Wars figure is Mace Windu, dark tan legs, open mouth, printed arms. So I believe that's from the fighter tank.
Okay.
Because I don't think the
Oh, the fighter tank?
because
The fighter tank that you can't find anywhere right now?
I wonder why. Yeah, because I don't think the one on the gunship has printed arms. Does
The
it?
one on the gunship, not a printed
Yeah.
arms. The Republic Fighter Tank Mace Windu is the best Mace Windu they've ever made. Because,
Well, I would hope so if you bought 20 of them.
well, there's one in a gunship that costs $350 and it's terrible. And then 3 months later, a year later, they made one for $40 that's significantly better. Yeah, we told them that we had to purchase 20 of these things. I'm telling you guys, it's a fantastic set, and other people love the set, and I think it's
I
great to
guarantee you 100% it'll be fine, but you're nuts.
I just think about where you put all of that. You already have so many.
That is a very good question that I do not have an answer to.
We have so much space.
Yeah, I'm very limited on space. I don't even have space to build all of the sets that I'm currently looking to display. So some of the ones that I'm looking to hang on to for a while,
It's just a Lego person's problem.
yeah, that's most people's problems. Once we are fortunate enough to be able to afford the sets we want, then we need to find a place to put them.
Grumpy J says, "Thanks, Joey. All targets are sold out due to you buying
Hey,
them all."
no, I'd like to clarify. The app says they're all sold out, and it said there was only one in Merritt Island. So I went to my Target to do like a return exchange to get them to price match some stuff for me,
I don't know.
and they had 10 of them in the back, even though it said there were like just out on the shelves, even though it said they had 0. So I would go and check your local Target before you assume they're gone.
So then you said you got price matched, and then you bought the other 10?
Yeah. In the last month, I purchased 19 of them. So
Rick says, "Joey challenge. Give me 3 Lego Friends facts." I don't know. I don't even know any facts about Friends.
the only facts I know about Friends,
There's a lot of blondes.
there's
It's
they're all the
Stephanie.
same blondes.
It's all Stephanie in a different outfit with maybe a different color.
Yeah, I can only name some characters. Wasn't Lemur the one in here last week naming like the original Friends characters and everything? Like,
I think it might have been him. Yeah.
yeah, so Lemur knows everything about Friends. There's definitely nothing we know that he
I
doesn't.
actually bought a Friends set last night for my niece for Thanksgiving to
That's
distract her.
Which one
Yeah.
did you get?
The dog park one.
Okay.
Figured she'd like-
We have that one. That's
Yeah.
the one.
and
We
I
got that
got
one
my
and
nephew
the
firefighter.
bowling one.
The bowling one. Yeah. They're all on sale right now. They're like $5, $7.
I enjoy them. They're pretty cool. Like,
Mark is a big advocate for them.
There are some really good Friends builds, and Friends are what got my sister into, like, when my sister was growing up is when Friends came out originally, and that's what got her into Lego, and so then she would, like, play with me with our city sets and stuff and build little cities and dioramas around the city, and I would have, like, Boba Fett kill Stephanie, and it was a great time, so.
Grumpy J says, "Hi, I'm Joey, and I'm addicted to Mace."
Yeah. I'm more addicted to those purple clone troopers,
Next
or
is,
as some of the adults might say, the lean troopers.
Nexus wants to know what year did they introduce Marcel? I can't believe he's in a friend set. I think it's 2021 according to Lemur Bricks.
Okay, yeah, Mark would definitely know.
all right, I'm going back to work, guys. Love you.
All right, bye, Brad.
Alright, goodbye. Thanks for stopping in. Brett, everybody.
Brett's great. Brett will be in the store a lot. You guys will all really like him.
And it's right next to the brewery that he owns as well, Hourglass Brewery.
Yeah, we really are gonna have a lot of fun promotions with them. I think they're working on making a beer, like an OBC beer.
That'd be cool.
So we'll have a cool promo with them that way. And they also, they can make like, they said they've made butterbeer in the past, which is really cool. I mean, being this close to Universal and everything. And they can freeze their drinks as well. So we might be able to get some frozen butterbeer and like non-alcoholic stuff as well.
Nexus just goes, "Joey, you're so weird."
That is very true. That is very true. Although at least I don't like Nexo Knights and whatever Nexus to Bricks likes.
Nexus to Zach.
Nexus to Zach. No, Nexus to Zach likes some weird themes. He's into some of the odd stuff.
Geology Doe loves microbrews. It's a pretty cool brewery too, because they got like all like a bunch of pinball machines,
Yeah.
all sorts of like collectibles like Star Wars, Masters of the Universe,
Yeah.
all sorts of stuff.
You guys just met Brett, and you'll get to know him more too. He's a huge nerd, just like all of us. He loves Star Wars and Marvel and all of his collectibles. So the brewery shows that, and there's a ton of cool displays there.
Nexus says, "Oh yeah, Pharaoh's Quest is such a weird theme."
That's
You know,
very weird.
That's
theme.
probably I'd say your favorite, right, Nexus. That's a cool theme.
Who even likes Pharaoh's Quest?
I like Pharaoh's Quest. You're weird, Joey. Geology says, "Oh, that sounds like a cool place. Dang, all the fun stuff is out there. Yeah, you're gonna have to come over here one day."
Yeah, and if you guys are coming from the East Coast, somewhere up in the Northeast, the highway you will take leads you down multiple Buc-ee's, so you can make the trip for both.
Aren't they putting another one in somewhere?
They're putting one in Orlando, and it's going to be, I think, the world's largest one.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Is that McDonald's, the world's largest McDonald's?
It is.
Oh,
It
God.
is,
That
yeah.
place is gross.
I haven't been since they renovated it.
And the
So
food is so bad. It is not. 'Cause
they have pasta though.
I tried. My wife got pasta. I got pizza. And we got something else that is different. It all was bad.
Yeah,
And it's so crowded.
it's very crowded. I haven't been since they renovated. The last time I was there was when they still had all the arcade machines and everything.
I think they have a... I think they have a few upstairs. There's like a little section.
I mean, I guess arcade machines is the wrong word. I was looking for when they had all like the video games and like they had like the fake Xboxes and stuff.
Mm.
But it's much nicer now from what I've heard.
Geology Joe says he lives near the very first Chuck E. Cheese. I actually love their
It's
pizza.
cool.
So my fraternity brothers would literally go to Chuck E. Cheese to get the pizza, and I'd be like, okay.
I'm a
Not
Chuck E.
going.
Cheese hater now.
Oh man, you don't
They-
like the mouse?
I mean, I don't mind the new mouse. I know it's not the old mouse, but they removed their tokens and they just have a card system just like Dave and Buster's. But that wasn't the point of Chuck E. Cheese. The nostalgia of Chuck E. Cheese is the little tokens, and you could scavenge around on the floor and find some of the people dropped behind the machine, and you had to like protect your cup when you were playing games so some little kid didn't come up and steal them. That's what Chuck E. Cheese is all about.
Nexus paid $2.45 for gas this weekend.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's really good.
Grumpy J says Ocala is getting the next Florida Buc-ee's.
Ocala. I swear there's one coming. Maybe it's Ocala, not Orlando, but there's one of the ones coming to Florida is the world's largest.
Grumpy J says Flounder was a Kappa Brick High in college. I like how that rolls off the tongue. I was in Beta Theta Pi. Let's see. I don't have too many questions left. Alright, last one more question here. And then I think this might be our last warm-up question. Geology Joe's got them all so far. So Lego is an abbreviation of what two Danish words? And then bragging rights if you know what those two words mean.
All right. Well, you guys think about that. I did this cool little thing here with this build. So we used some red lightsaber pieces. It appears as though they're like a power source or some sort of like laser field to protect the ship. And there's also these little detachable. Can't tell if they're spaceships or like little robots, but they're really
recon
cool.
droids.
Yeah, they're really cool. And you got a red one and a yellow one, and they sort of just snap onto the one little tile there. So they're cool.
Geology Joe already got the answer. It's leg got for play well. So I don't know. I think he's going to beat out Nexus this week.
He's got a sweep right now.
Yeah. Lemur Bricks is currently at his grandparents' house building the villains icons. I'm tempted to get that
awesome.
from Target because it's like
on sale, right?
Yeah. But I forgot. I got Rivendell this weekend too.
Yeah.
All the Bionicles made me forget about Rivendell and the medieval Magisto's workshop. I got that.
That's awesome. Oh, I forgot too. I told you yesterday. I bought the new Guardian ship.
Oh, that's a good. They said $90 at Target.
No, $60.
$60
Yeah,
at Target.
it's $100.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the other one, the Guardian ship, like the orange one.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
$90 at Target.
That's crazy. That's a really good deal too. I love that build. That
60's
one
good
is
for
that
the
one's
new
really
one,
good. But the newer one, the teal one from the new movie, that one is $100 retail and Target has it for $60. So I had to snag that one. That Adam Warlock fig is so good.
Did you open the set?
Not yet, but it's I've seen the fig in the store and I'm really excited to have it.
Do we have one?
I think so. Yeah.
No, I might buy that. Because I think it might be cheaper for me to buy the figs separately than the ship.
Yeah.
And I don't really like the ship to keep because I'm running out of shelf space. And I still got to build the Lonely Mountain, Helm's Deep, Rivendell. There's too much stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I still have a UCS Razor Crest, a UCS Hulkbuster, a couple other things that I haven't built because I don't even have the space for them.
If that Hulkbuster goes down to $250 for Black Friday, I'm gonna buy it.
That's what I snagged it at, right? Something around that?
It was at
Mine did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't pass that up.
Let's see.
A lot of people hate on some of those big Marvel sets recently. The Black Panther bust, the
That's $200 right now, I think.
That one's been like perma clearance for 40% off. I snag them when they go down these prices. Yes, the original prices they're releasing at are way too high in my opinion, but for these 40% off prices, they're a lot of Lego and really good value.
If I get the Hulkbuster, I'm gonna do the that rebrickable model where it uses all the pieces where it looks better. I don't like the actual model, but I think for $250 it's worth getting.
Yeah.
With the Tony Stark being like $100 too.
Yeah. Speaking of rebrickable, I'm gonna do the rebrickable Optimus Prime here sometime soon when I have some time. The regular set is really cool and it transforms into Optimus as an Autobot or Optimus as his 18-wheeler counterpart. But the rebrickable mod just gives so much more detail to him and he looks way more accurate too. You can either go for a animated cartoon style or a live-action Michael Bay style. They have both models and they're both substantially larger than the official Lego model and have way more detail.
Do you have to buy another one?
No, you don't. They use some of the pieces more effectively because it doesn't have to transition into the 18-wheeler anymore. But it can only be displayed in one orientation anyway, and it's kind of a pain to transition. So just leaving it in the one version that truly looks like Optimus is optimal to me.
That'd be cool. Geology Joe says Lego means put together in Italian. That makes sense.
That's cool.
And Rob Claxton says they're removing the animations at Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh no. They're taking the soul out of it. Didn't Chuck E. Cheese file for bankruptcy? I think they did. I think they're...
Okay, Chapter 11?
One of them, whichever one allows them to keep working, like while they go through it.
Dang.
It's a sad day.
Grumpy J wants to know, when are we doing Fat Guy in Little Coat? I don't know if that came up today or not.
He did. Grumpy J wants to come on some of the shows, and we're very happy to have Grumpy J come on some of the shows and work with us. He was telling us he's got an old coat that doesn't quite fit him anymore, and he thinks it looks really funny on him.
Yeah, I think I'll have to talk to Grumpy. Maybe in 2 weeks we'll have him on. I think we should change from the Joya building to the Grumpa building.
That'd be a good special. I like it.
Yeah, got it. Well, Grumpy will be on very soon. Lego means I'm broke in Chinese, he says. Geology just says the Rivendell set looks so fun to build, except I would say the roof. All those 1x1 tiles. I have not watched a single review on YouTube or anything because I want to experience that all myself for once.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited. After Thanksgiving, when my niece and nephew are gone, where potential eradication of my Lego room won't be present anymore. They went ham on my city last month when they were over. See, next it says Chuckle Cheese, where a kid can be a kid that steals Joey's token. Why he's gorging on pizza with no tomato sauce.
Listen, you guys may be hating on the pizza with no tomato sauce, but I'm telling you, it's the way. It is the future. And one day you will all come to accept it.
Yeah, that roof looks daunting.
Alright, guys, I'm running into a little bit of snag here. I think I'm struggling to understand. Never mind, I figured it out. So I was confused because these technic rods didn't quite line up, but it's just because I didn't push the small pins all the way in.
That would help.
Unfortunately, the set is also missing a few pieces. We do have them lying around, but not today. So I just built one of those little wing flaps on one side, and it's really cool. It sort of covers that gap from the cool engine motion. So when it's all sealed up, you don't need it really, but when it's pushed out, it leaves this big gap here. But this shoulder kind of covers it. But we only have one of the shoulders right now, so I'm gonna skip a few pages here.
That's cool. Next it says, isn't that just cheese bread, Joey? But he puts Alfredo sauce
You
on.
can get Alfredo sauce. Some places have a garlic Parmesan sauce. If you get a traditional Italian white pizza, it'll come with basil, sometimes some pine nuts like a pesto. You can always get some ricotta on it too. There's a lot you can add to a white pizza.
Lima Brick says, fun fact, Chuck E. Cheese's full name is Charles Entertainment Cheese. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Sometimes we drive by the one in Altamont, I go to my wife, look, it's Charles Entertainment Cheese. And cheese on top says that set is large. Yeah,
It is a big set.
it is. How many pieces? 700?
I think it's like 900, something like that.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Alternate candidate says with you 100% on the pizza, Joey. So you found your first
Yes.
ally. The Alfredo pizza, though, is pretty good.
It is
I
good.
had one of his pieces a few weeks ago.
Yeah, you had one of the ones from Domino's. You didn't even have it in its prime form, though.
It was
I'm telling
good.
you, if you get it with some real, I mean, we're not gonna get authentic Italian pizza down here or New York pizza,
At
but
Anthony's, you can.
yeah, you can get some good pizza around here still. And if you get a white pizza with Alfredo with some garlic in it, and then you've got the ricotta. The ricotta really makes a difference.
I need the people from Brooklyn Water Bagel to open a pizza shop.
That'd be good.
I went in with Big Loud the other day, off duty, and I just hear the girl behind the counter going, it's the cop, it's the cop. I go in there so much now.
They know you.
They
Well,
do.
Today, right next door to our store, down here, we've got the brewery and we've got a couple other food places. And I walked into one of them today, and the guy's like, "Oh," and just reads me my order off right away. And that's how I know that they're starting to learn
That's
who
when
I
you
am.
know you have a problem.
Yeah, well, I had the same exact meal for lunch today and yesterday, so I think that might have been why.
That happened to me at a Subway one time, and then I was like, I need to go to new places.
You don't even want to know my Subway order.
Oh, geez, I probably don't.
Nah, I think I'll spare you guys in the chat from hearing about my Subway order.
Alternate candidate says he ordered a pizza from a local pizzeria and asked for no sauce, and the woman laughed and said I was just ordering a giant cracker.
What? No,
I
that's
don't know.
crazy.
When I think a cracker, I think a crunch, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the problem. If you order no sauce, you do a lot of times, and because pizza places don't necessarily know how to make a good pizza without all that extra liquid, so you do end up with like a crunchy, dry pizza. So what I normally like to do if they don't offer some sort of white pizza alternative is I'll ask for olive oil instead of marinara, and it gives some of the life back to the
Makes
dough.
sense. My favorite pasta is chicken Alfredo with some bacon bits.
All right, so now I'm creating both the engines here. So it's kind of a tedious process, and I got to do it twice. But we have to grab these tiny little pins and put little orange tile on it 6 times for each one.
Oh, jeez. You're almost to the end, though.
I am.
Doesn't look like there's too much left. Oh, it's got those big shooters. I
Yeah,
love these.
I love them too.
But these are like, but I always remember like the bigger ones, like the ones that were like fully.
I didn't know they
Yeah.
made a bigger one than that.
I had a couple sets. One, I have the Exo Toa. He shoots one,
Okay.
and then I had an Alpha Team one that shot one. Oh, and then the not the original Slave one, but the second one.
Yeah.
It like the right under the cockpit, it opens up and you can shoot the thing out.
My association with these is one of the sets I had as a kid was, I believe it was in their Space Police set, and it was like a getaway car. It was supposed to be like a hot rod, but obviously it's in space, so it's flying, and it's 2 twin brothers. They're like Skull brothers or something. They were the villains, the robbers, and they've got two of these large shooters on the side, and they're powerful, man. Like they'll go. And so I used to run around the house and shoot my family with them. I'm sure we're not very appreciative of it.
Yeah, probably not. Those are fun though.
Yeah, great play feature.
So would you buy this set if you saw it on shelves?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, as we've all discussed, we're all short on space, but I think it's a really good build. I think it's an all right building experience. I think it's a really cool display piece, and I think it's got a lot of fun play features.
And you can buy it here at orlbrick.com.
Yeah, we have it. We have this used one, which would be as is. We also have a certified pre-owned one, and I'm sure we'll have a sealed one at some point if we don't already in Atlanta.
Hopefully it'll be open soon and we can get in collections and all sorts of stuff. Help our inventory down here.
Yeah, if you guys are in the local area as well and you would like to trade some stuff in, we are not open with the storefront unfortunately yet, but we are available for trade-ins and sales. So if you guys have some stuff you're looking to get rid of and you want to bring it in, we can schedule an appointment for you to come in. Just fill out one of those trade-in forms online.
Do you know any sales we have right now on the website?
I know
think
there's
some sets are.
Some sets are 10 or 15% off.
Yeah.
I know we've had a promo the last couple weeks running where if you spend a certain $50, maybe it is, you get a free Imperial Shuttle poly bag, which is cool. And then I think if you get up to like $100, you get a little minifigure display case, and maybe $200, you get an even larger one. Those promos have been changing a lot recently. We're giving out a different poly bag recently, so always check it. But we do have lots of promos running right now on the website for display solutions and free poly bags.
I imagine they'll announce tomorrow in the morning, Brick, the Black Friday promotion if they're doing one.
Yeah. I think the store Atlanta normally does do a Black Friday promotion, and if you guys aren't familiar, our website is the same as Atlanta's. So whether you type in atlbrick.com or orlbrick.com, it'll take you to the same website. So we run the same promos they run.
Let me catch up on some comments. Nexus says, Joey and Flounder, I'm seriously thinking about coming to the store, opening with a pre-Vizsla minifigure and getting you and Flounder to compete for it by having you eat your least favorite foods. I would win because he already has one. So
I do already have a pre-Vizsla, but that doesn't mean I
won.
wouldn't be motivated. My thing is with food.
I can deal with the rabbit food. I can eat it for a pre-Vizsla.
I seriously struggle with food because mine's like a mental thing, right? Like I like lots of different flavors and stuff, but my mind just like freaks out whenever I've got to eat something that like I'm just not comfortable with. So
I think I'd be able to handle the broccoli over you in the like a hot dog or something.
Yeah,
a glizzy.
I don't think there's any chance I'm eating a hot dog.
Nexus, let's do that. Why don't we try that?
I think that's just an instant win for Flounder, so you might want to hang on to your pre-Vizsla figure.
Jelly Joe says, I have 8 pounds of Lego tires I want to unload.
I mean, we will buy them.
Yeah, I don't know how much we have so many tires.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, anything Lego. Jelly just says he got the free minifigure display case. It's really cool. Yeah, it is pretty cool. I think Atlanta has one with like a Star Wars background, like the bridge of the Star Destroyer.
Yeah, they just started doing that. So on those, not the really small one minifigure display case, and not the really large display case, but the medium-sized one, which is like the $150, $200, whatever the highest threshold purchase rate is right now. That's included, and they're really good because they fit Speed Champs cars really well. But yeah, they just started recently, like you were saying, selling different backgrounds. So if you have like a specific Star Wars theme, like a Mandalorian or Stormtroopers or whatever, and you want to put those figures in that case, you can buy a different cardboard background for that display, and it's really cool.
Grumpy J says, I bet no one can eat more or faster than I. So we'll have to somehow get Joey Chestnut and a black bear.
Yeah.
So we can get the black bear local, but we've got to figure out where Joey Chestnut is.
Listen, Grumpy J may be impressive, but he stands no chance against Joey Chestnut.
Nexus says, just wait, Flounder. I'm going to make you eat a fruit and a dessert. Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
Honestly, I don't know what I'd rather eat less of, broccoli or fruit and a dessert. Fruit doesn't belong there.
I don't know how you have this opinion. I think that fruit and dessert is really good.
It's not. Cheese on top says 2 pounds of cauliflower. Can I put cheese on it or make it into a cauliflower crust pizza? I could eat that.
Now, cauliflower is overrated. I'll give you that one.
Next is a whole bowl of banana pudding. Actually, I could eat banana pudding.
Yeah, pudding's alright.
I would never reach for it, but I could probably eat it. Let's see. Joey Chestnut is a Whim Grumpy Chases.
Oh my gosh. We might need him to keep that trash talk up to get him out here.
Now that would actually be amazing. Grumpy J, Joey Chestnut, and a black bear.
Yeah. As I've said, I do not like hot dogs. I do not like a lot of food, but I respect a lot what Joey Chestnut does. That man is insane.
Jelly just says chicken nuggets and tater tots. I can eat that pretty easily.
Yeah. Depending on where the chicken nuggets are from, and never a tater tot.
All right, looks like we're finishing up. So let's ask the trivia question for the chimpanzee. So Geology does one, or he's gotten every question right so far. So here's the final question. How many different LEGO themes were available in 2022? So how many total themes, different LEGO themes, were you able to purchase in 2022? 18 is not correct, Nexus, at least according to where I got this question from. 126 is not correct either. 16, no. 15, 26. Based off these answers, I feel like the website I got it from is completely wrong because it's so different. Based off the bricks, no. I'm questioning. Oh, 42. Geology Joe got it. At least according to this website. I'm questioning if this is correct, but according to this answer that I have, 42 is correct. Geology Joe wins.
Yeah, it does seem like a lot. But Geology Joe deserves it. He's been on top of it all
He has
night.
cleaned house tonight.
Did he win every single question?
He got every question.
That's really impressive. So yeah, Geology Joe, you'll be taking home this chimpanzee. So just
Send us an email.
Yeah, just make sure I have your account information and your address. Just send an email to joey@orlbrick.com or storefront@orlbrick.com, and I will take care of that and send that right over to you.
Nexus says, Joey, a bagel with tomato paste, and for me, a peach cobbler, just the filling.
I might be able to do tomato paste.
I
With carbs to suffer it.
Yeah, he likes bagels.
Yeah,
That's not fair.
I love carbs. Anything carbs, I'll eat. So that they outweigh that tomato paste. So as I say, guys, we are missing a few pieces. It's mostly on our left side here. So we're just missing this little fin here, and then this shoulder piece and the back fin on the left. But if you look at it from this side, you can't tell. So we've got most of our features on here. These little sidecars are really cool. They attach in on the side of the spaceship, and the wings fold down, and you can fit a character in there, and he's got this cool little stickered windscreen as well. But then they add on to the main ship to make the wings even bigger and more impressive. So, and they've got their own little thrusters, so they're cool. We've got the big shooters here, the skinny shooters we were talking about earlier. This nice big windscreen, tons of cool features. All the wings on the back are adjustable. This folds up on the top to reveal those little droids we've got under there. And it also appears to be like a surveillance radar dish.
So this ship stands 0 chance.
That ship stands 0 chance. I think that this ship is like chasing that one, and it sends these guys off to chase him down. I think maybe that's his only hope. And then again, we've got this cool third thruster back here that you pull in and out, and it moves the wings in and out, which is cool because with these shoulders too, they move up and down. And so it's a really cool feature to watch the shoulders move as well.
Oh, that's a really cool feature.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Geology Joe says, what email should he email?
Email storefront@orlbrick.com or joey@orlbrick.com. There should be lots of emails listed on our website. If you email somebody, even if you end up emailing the wrong one and you send it to Atlanta, we will know and we'll take care of it.
Joey@orl.com?
Yeah, joey@orl.
That's probably the easiest one.
orlbrick.com,
orlbrick.com.
I think, yeah. So just look on the website if you can't find it.
We'll make sure you get it.
Yeah, worst case scenario, shoot us something on social media. I'll take care of it. I'll see it. We will make sure you get your free chimpanzee.
The cheese on top says new Lego monkey or old better. It's the chimpanzee from like the Jane Goodall gift with purchase.
I do like the old monkeys.
The old monkey is goat to me.
Yeah,
of
the old
the monkeys.
A lot of the old animals are just so
Yeah,
great. The
I
nostalgia.
agree. I love those molds.
We were talking about all the old molds today, like the old Watto and the Jar Jar and stuff like that. They may not visually be anywhere near as accurate as the new ones,
Old dragon.
but they're so nostalgic.
Old gator.
They're so cool. They scream Lego to me.
Yeah, I agree.
So, thank you guys for tuning in. We will have another one again next week. So we hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving and fun shopping on Black Friday. I'm sure Atlanta's going to have some content out soon.
Yep, stay tuned for the morning brick tomorrow morning, 10:30 Eastern.
Morning brick tomorrow morning. We're going to try and post a store update again, a third one sometime soon to keep you guys updated about our progress. And then, like I said, we'll have a Joy building next week, so make sure you see the poll and you vote on which theme you want us to build. And thank you again for tuning in,
Thanks
guys.
for joining. Happy Thanksgiving.